Hello and welcome to Market Trap with Raja. Today is the 22nd of November 2020, and markets are definitely poised for more upside. Well, ahead of Diwali, we had spoken about the possibility of the continued advance and probably the trends having some kind of hesitation. Yes, there was some hesitation, लेकिन बुल्स के इरादे कामयाब रहे और they managed to hold on to the positive sentiment. तो जो हम मुकाम पर अब पहुंचे हैं, we are just short. We went just short of crossing the 13,000 mark. But then जो मानसिक संतुलन है फिलहाल उससे काफी ये बात जाहिर हो रहा है कि मार्केट में अब भी लोग खरीदने के लिए रेडी है एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द सिचुएशन एज वी एंटर the expiry week. Yes, we are going to enter the expiry week for November. It's been a fantastic month of high moves, strong moves, and volatile moves. But amidst this space, there have been some fantastic movers. There have been some fantastic action, and I hope all of you have taken advantage of it. If you have not taken advantage of this particular move, no problem. You can take advantage of this fantastic move even on dips, because what is being seen right now is that the entire market has changed its plane and is going to be a very exciting move ahead. But then डर के आगे जीत है, like the Mountain Dew ad says, you have to face the volatility, you have to brave the volatility, and it's going to be a largely volatile week as we enter this space. You can take a look at the kind of moves we saw on Friday. There have been some ups and downs, and the way the market behaved, it certainly indicated that yes, it's going to be a bullish scenario, but then it's not going to be an easy move. So what you got to do is you got to balance your position, and that's why you got to be very wary of what stocks you're getting into, where you're getting into, and what is the price point. So if you take a look at the entire market scenario, you find that the support levels have continuously shifted, and based on the option chain, we find that there have been some concentration of position around the 12,700 on the Nifty and 28,700 on the Bank Nifty. We'll also take a look at the charts. And if you take a look at the kind of sector play, there have been some fantastic moves in auto. There have been some fantastic move in reality. There have been some fantastic move in metal. And if you have been watching my videos, you would have definitely got a hint that I have been advocating these sectors as one of the key sectors to watch out for. You can refer a video 2 weeks ago, and I have been speaking about these sectors as the sectors to watch out for in the coming sessions, and they have managed to deliver stellar performance. So what we are seeing right now is that the market is definitely poised for more upside, but then the upside is not going to be easy. So what we are going to do now is we are going to get into the charts and see कि अब आगे क्या लग रहा है, और इस हफ्ते में जो नवंबर की एक्सपायरी वीक है उसमें हमें कैसे काम करना है, क्या लेवल्स को देखना है और किस तरह से समझना है. So let's go right in into the charts and find out what we have in store. So I'm going to be sharing with you my screen right now, and you can take a look at what is the action plan here, and what are we going to do to ensure that we are able to get some sense out of the market. But then when you take a look at the markets, and when you're trying to get a picture of the overall market condition, you always need to wonder that whether you will be able to take some clue as to what really is happening. And for that, we are going to go into NeoTrader. So let's start off with the Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty is the darling of the market, and Bank Nifty has definitely given some fantastic moves. We got around 5,000 points in 2 weeks. So let's go right in and find out what does Bank Nifty have to say us. So if you see here that Bank Nifty is currently at 29,045. Let's see what the charts have got to tell about Bank Nifty. So when it go and take a look at the charts, all right. So when you go and take a look at the charts, Bank Nifty has got a different perspective. So you can see here that right now on the Bank Nifty, you are having a confluence zone around 29,500. Okay, 29,500. There is a confluence zone here, and then At higher levels, you are having at around R4, which is 30,300. So 30,300, you are having a confluence zone there, which is tying up with your multi-day 30,300. So having a perfect confluence zone in Bank Nifty, and that could be an interesting area. So you have got your 30,300 or 30,400 on the upside. Then before that, you have got a confluence zone around 29,900. So that seems to be a interesting area to watch out for, 29,900 and then 30,400. And for us to take action tomorrow, so let's open up a chart here. So I got all these setups with me. So let me just show you what I saw in Bank Nifty. Let me just pull up Bank Nifty. And what I observed on Bank Nifty on the weekly time frame. Okay, on the weekly time frame, what I have observed on the Bank Nifty is that it has come into this cloud resistance here. You can see here there is this cloud resistance. So right now it is facing a resistance around this zone. So around 29,500 to 700 could be a resistance area. So that is something which it needs to exceed. So if you take a look here, you have got your 29,359, then the next stop is 29,500. That is tying up with the resistance zone which you are finding based on the weekly chart. I took the weekly chart because Nifty has gone up very swiftly, so that's why you have to shift to a higher time frame. So आप एक हायर टाइम फ्रेम पर जाएंगे तो आपको यहाँ पे नजर आ रहा है कि बैंक निफ्टी एक अच्छी रेजिस्टेंस पर है और अराउंड 30,000 की कॉल पर काफी राइटिंग भी हो रही है, तो उसकी वजह से मैं एक कॉशियस मोड पे रहूंगा बैंक निफ्टी पे. इट इज नॉट एडवाइजेबल टू गो एग्रेसिव ऑन द इंडाइसेस बिकॉज द इंडाइसेस हैव सीन अ वेरी शार्प अपसाइड. Look for pullbacks to buy into. That's what would be a good approach. So today I'm using the concept of Ichimoku here, and Ichimoku is a very interesting study. And those who don't have that much awareness about Ichimoku, you could go and take a look at our website. There are a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of interesting posts we keep putting on Ichimoku. Ichimoku is also there in NeoTrader, and there is a fantastic video done by Dr. Narayan on Ichimoku. You can take a look at that and you will get a very, very good idea on this very powerful tool. This also is again a tool from Japan, and we all know about candlesticks. That's from Japan, but this tool also is from Japan, and it has got a fantastic way to give you a very good perspective. So what I am observing here based on Ichimoku is that the prices have come into some bit of resistance. So there could be some bit of ups and downs. So let's go and take a look at what kind of supports can we find in Bank Nifty. So if you look on the way down, you can see here that there is your S1 on the intraday, which is tying up with your S1 on the multi-day. So on a pullback mode, okay, on a pullback mode towards 28,750, it would not be a bad idea to get into Bank Nifty because this is also a nice confluence here. So you got 28,750 on the downside as a nice confluence. Then the next upside confluence is around 29,900. So you have got that as the immediate resistance, 28,700 to 750 as an immediate support, and the key level to watch out for is 29,500. So 29,500 tops goes to 29,900. If there is a break and goes down lower, 28,700 to 750 would be the support area for you to take some action on Bank Nifty. And this is what the Bank Nifty charts are telling us. And now let's go into Nifty, and let me show you the chart of Nifty here now. Again, using the concept of Ichimoku, you can see here that Nifty is faring well. It has cleared all the bounds, and Nifty looks to be much more confident. But then compared to the previous week, okay, compared to the week before the last week, you are seeing right now a very hesitant move. Okay, a very hesitant move. Yes, This is also an indication of exhaustion. But right now, there are no signs of reversal. Okay, there are signs of exhaustion and there are signs of reversal. So, what you're seeing right now is a sign of exhaustion. And we need to see how the Nifty takes its time to decide what it's got to do. Because you can see here the way the move has happened, right from 11,700 all the way to 13,000 almost. तो यहाँ पे एक थकावट आ सकती है निफ्टी में, बैंक निफ्टी में। तो इसकी वजह से यूज द गैप्स ऑन द वे डाउन। तो अगर आप गैप की तरफ जाएंगे तो डेली चार्ट पर काफी सारा गैप्स है। यू कैन सी हियर प्राइसेस हैव पुल्ड बैक इनटू, दिस इज समथिंग कॉल्ड अ लोअर टाइम फ्रेम line called as a TS line, Tenkan-Sen line. तो यहाँ पर एक सपोर्ट लेने की कोशिश की है, अदरवाइज द ड्रॉप्स कुड बी मच मोर सिग्निफिकेंट टू द डाउन साइड, और जो गैप्स आएंगे दैट विल एक्ट एज सपोर्ट, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द स्पेस और द पेस ऑफ द मूव यू विल सी दैट यहाँ पर नीचे की तरफ ही आपको सपोर्ट मिलेगा। राइट नाउ द सपोर्ट्स आर इमर्जिंग अराउंड 12,700 विच इज दिस एरिया। सो 12,700 के आसपास एक सपोर्ट लेवल है, और जब तक वो सपोर्ट लेवल नहीं टूट पाता, all is well. Till then, you got to hold on to your bullish bias. Otherwise, you got to quickly shift gears and go for some immediate term on the short side, take advantage of the downside, and then use the lower levels to buy into. So unless 12,700 is broken, you don't have to worry. But then on the higher time frame, trends are showing some signs of exhaustion, not reversal. तो अब चलिए नियो ट्रेडर पर चलते हैं और देखते हैं कि नियो ट्रेडर की तरफ से क्या हमें जानने मिल रहा है। एंड यू विल सी दैट यस, प्राइसेस आर अबव द पिवट, और अब कोशिश है आगे जाने के लिए। तो यू विल सी हियर दैट यू आर हैविंग अ कॉन्फ्लुएंस जोन हियर, मल्टी डे पूरे हफ्ते का जो R1 है, it is tying up with your R2. So what you want Nifty to do is move about 12,883. You got some shorter levels here, and then you have got a confluence at R3. So 12,990 just at 13,000 is your target for tomorrow. It is having a confluence zone with your R2 of the multi-day. So यहाँ पे एक confluence zone है आपका, और इस कॉन्फ्लुएंस जोन में आप आपका प्रॉफिट बुक कर सकते हैं। एंड ऑन द डाउन साइड यू आर हैविंग अगेन S1. सो द ब्यूटी इज दैट टुमारो वी आर हैविंग द बैंक निफ्टी आल्सो हैविंग अ confluence zone at S1 of multi-day and S1 of intraday. Nifty also has got a very good confluence of S1 of intraday and S1 of multi-day. So around 12,750 से लेकर 12,700 would be a good area to buy into on a pullback, अगर जिसे pullback में लेना हो। And on the bank nifty you have got 28,700 to 750 or 28,700 to 800. So that zone, if there is a dip and a recovery is seen, that could be a good area to buy into. So this is the kind of support levels which we are seeing. This is the resistance zones which we are seeing. So these are the levels which you can watch out for, and that's how you can take some action for tomorrow. So the way the markets are set for from buy on dips mode, and it would be advisable that all of you go into the market with a positive bias and use the buy on dips mode. But then you don't have to worry if you are liking the mid and small cap space. That is a space with a lot of action, and I would definitely vouch for that mid and small cap space, because lot of actions are buzzing and there are a lot of buzzing's name out there. So go and take a chance, shift your focus and go into the mid and small cap space and find out some good opportunities, because that's where I feel you are going to see more action, and the mid and small cap space will outperform the Nifty and Bank Nifty this week. That's what is my take. We'll again meet and decide on what really has happened, and how we need to focus our attention on the other outcomes. Till then, this is Raja Venkatram signing off. I am the co-founder of NeoTrader and also a trading influencer. Been in the markets for more than 15 years. Happily married with a loving wife and an energetic son who keeps me on the run just like the markets. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay healthy.